Hi, I'm Katie and I'm applying for the role as Chalet host for Famille. The time I feel like excelled most in customer service wasn't at my job as a waitress at the Witcherings, but actually in my day-to-day life. Just before I started my Gold DV expedition in Scotland, I saw a man hit a pothole on his bike at speed and fall off. As I went over to check if he was okay, he had injuries and I had to call the ambulance and make sure to come and collect him to make sure his injuries were attended to properly. It was a high pressure situation, and I think where I excelled the most was being able to keep a calm and level head and keep the man calm as well. I was able to engage him in sort of casual conversation to take his mind off his injuries and the shock of the initial event. And in the end, I actually discovered he was going to the hospital himself, which we both laughed at, which we both found quite ironic. One of the times I think that was most challenging in my life was when my dad was diagnosed with cancer in 2017. Where I overcame the sort of feeling of helplessness and not really know what to do was by talking to his nurses primarily, so that I understood the treatment he was getting and I understood what they were doing to the best of my ability, even though I couldn't do it myself. It was also throwing myself into different activities, so netball especially because I really like sport, and also looking after our puppy dog, Roxy, who was a young black cocker spaniel at the time. He went into remission 2 years ago, which was great, and also leaning on my friends was also a really important part of that, and overcoming the challenges, the mental challenge I guess for me as opposed to the physical one my dad faced. And now he's better, and I do feel confident that that was one of the worst times of my life, and the fact that I can now go forwards with a calm head and knowing how to deal with similar or different but very challenging situations in the future. Thank you. No. This is coming to you live from Venice.